Next week, construction begins on a new shelter that will give many women who are victims of domestic violence a second chance. Our Cameron Pullum got a first-hand look at plans today and brings us one woman's story of survival in the face of hopelessness.
That evening, it was about midnight or so. Yeah, this is the last time I was actually at this bus stop.
Crying, desperate, and homeless, Xiomara Valdez, mother of two, had just escaped an abusive relationship.
I just came up here because it was somewhere to sit, somewhere to be alone.
In that loneliness, a stranger appeared. Recognizing she needed help, he did something she'll never forget.
And he gave me his phone, and in the phone was already the number. Like, he already pulled it up. He presses the button. He says, talk to the lady on the other side of the phone. She can help you.
That's how Xiomara found CASA, a shelter in Pinellas County for battered women.
That very next day, I had a room with 3 beds for me and my kids.
CASA says it gets more than 8,000 calls from women just like Xiomara every year. Currently, the aging shelter has barely enough room for 20 people, let alone the 30 families actually housed there.
We basically turn away 1,400 women and children every year because we don't have any space.
A $2.5 million grant is going to change that, allowing a new shelter to be built with an additional 100 beds.
We came with 2 of those Rubbermaid totes.
But just 3 short years later, now the mother who had nothing.
I have a 3-bedroom house. I'm in the process of building a Habitat house. I have a vehicle. I have a job.
She hopes her story and the new shelter inspires the next group of women to find their way home. As for the nameless stranger,
I would love to meet him, shake his hand, give him a hug, and show him what happened. I would love it.
In Pinellas County, I'm Cameron Pullum, ABC Action News.
ABC Action News is committed to taking action against domestic violence. If you or somebody you know is the victim of domestic violence, help's available. You can call the statewide domestic violence hotline. You can also find links to local resources on abcactionnews.com/DV.